Hello chat. Today we are attempting to finish coloring this, and I'm going to shade it, so that'll take some extra time. But this is Casper, and I have given him hair now, and I do not like his face. But this is what we're working with, so I'm going to try and finish coloring this in the stream. Okay, so this is like the color palette I'm working with that I figured out yesterday or whenever, I don't know. Welcome, Ozzy. So I just have to do the shadows, and I'm also going to add them to a color palette, which is on here. And we'll use this blue as a base, I think. Welcome, Flash. You're basically done. Exciting. I'll turn the stabilize down. I don't like stabilize. It's just very annoying. Welcome, Vicky. Okay, let's connect that. Cool. I was thinking about why I don't like this, and I feel like the face or just like the line art style or something about the way I drew this, it just looks very like AI sort of. Like I feel like this is a style AI likes to copy. Like that's kind of looks like an AI face. I don't know. I don't like it that much. But I don't feel like redrawing it again because this is like my third attempt at the face. So we're just going to ignore that. Welcome, Albert. Need the little sprigs. Whatever those are. I'm guessing my Discord notification didn't work today, as per usual. Yep, didn't work, man. Assuming that Addy and Shadow have been radio silent for a while, thus the lack of them appearing. Yeah, Shadow hasn't been around for a while, and Addy, when she comes, she likes to scream at people. Welcome, Fresh. What are we yapping about? I don't know. Welcome, Eggle. Sometimes Addy asks what weapons I made for. What weapons have I made today, or what snacks or drinks I have as well. YouTube notification worked. No way. YouTube did it. Cool. We have blue. And let's do the white next, I think. Actually, no. We'll do the skin color. Peak is back. Yeah, we can be kind of messy with this, and then I'll be more exact with the white. Alright, so we'll put the white on top of that, so you won't even notice my messy coloring. Peak will be back soon. Yes. I don't know why that random line was there, but it's gone now. Taco Cult server has rules and welcomes as the only channels, last I checked. Yeah, I set up a funny verification thingy. So you have to press the little check button to get access to the rest of the server. It's a new thing. I think I set it up yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. It's because I've been having a lot of like those spam bots join. I think I've had 10 now. I don't know if it's going to help or prevent them at all, but it makes me feel better. So all right, we need the yellow. Like, or you will lose your whimsy. Not the whimsy. Have a pen. Welcome to Bouncer. Actually, we'll put the white in the eyes also. Not on that side. Well, maybe just like a little teeny bit. I'll shade that a bit darker later. Okay, we need the dark color, dark blue. Don't blame me for doing such. I had to euthanize the OG chill corner dude to minors rating it over something stupid, and I had to make a new chill corner, but no one gets to speak until you earn it. Yeah, I kept having those like cyber scam bots, and they would somehow ping everyone, even though I'm pretty sure I had the everyone ping off. Yeah, really annoying. Okay, we'll do this part right here. It's a bit uneven. Try and fix that. All right, flat colors. Actually, no. I need to put more yellow. I forgot the yellow there. And there's also these yellow buttons down here. There. Also, the boots are a bit messy. My special role dubbed the First Amendment to prove my point, and I gave the mods a nickname. Sorry, not sorry for the mods being called liberals. That's beautiful. Okay, the flat colors are now done, I think. So I'm thinking I may want to color the line art. The original color I used, it was like this weird orange. I want to use that again. It might have been this color. I don't remember. Make that a little darker and maybe a little less saturated, actually. Maybe like that. There, that's kind of a more brown. I set this to multiply. Okay. And then sometimes I'll also do like an airbrush of a lighter orangey red on like the face. That could be lighter. Whoa. Too much. Bit darker and less opacity. Okay, about like that. And I can always change that later, but I think we're going to leave it like that for now. This whole corner, we're all mentally ill, and I don't care what anyone says. Try and avoid drama, doxing, tracing, and hacking to the last incident in the OG chill corner. Sounds like a very chill server, a very W server. Let's see, pin fade, and we'll try and do the shadows with this one. Those are all good things to avoid. According to Google, whimsy is a noun describing playful, quaint, or fanciful behavior, objects, or ideas, often characterizing by charmingly unusual or lighthearted quality. Sure, that. The punishment table to eat at people who annoy me. That's beautiful. I think that's a good shadow color. Well, maybe a bit dark. Kind of color pick that bit where it kind of fades out. There, that's a good color. It just gets slightly lighter every time. Make it like a teeny bit lighter. Actually, that's too light now. Okay, a little darker. There we go. Beautiful. Jerry, welcome. You're back. No way. Samuel, welcome. Okay, I almost feel like maybe I can select that. Then maybe possibly airbrush over here. Never mind, we're not doing that. Nope. Okay, back to pin fade. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. Just trust the process. It's fine. Okay, that might be all the shadows I do for the blue. And we'll add this shadow color to my color palette. I don't think we're going to do any highlights on there. I don't like doing highlights on fabric. Unless it's like some dramatic lighting. But if it's just supposed to be like basic colors, then we're not doing that. Oh, that's a pretty good color. First time. First try. Maybe a little bit dark. I can grab this pen and turn the opacity down and pick that color. Just kind of like glaze over it. There. We'll pick that, and then that will be the shadow color. I can put that in here. Ba-na-na-na-na. Chat is very dead today. Conversation starter. What did you eat for lunch? Very lame question. Just answer it, guys. Food is usually the topic of this chat, so. I had a bagel. I wanted to have cream cheese on it, but we don't have any, so I just put roast beef, and then I made some fake Arby's sauce with like ketchup and other seasonings and stuff. It was not amazing. Oh my gosh, everyone died. Okay, that might be good for up there. We'll do the boots. Okay, there we go. I'm also not going to do highlights on those either because I don't feel like it. And we'll do the skin. So we need darker, more saturated, and more red. Does that work? We can do like a little more saturation, I think. Welcome, Swifty. Keep trying to fix my app dock. Oh no. Not the app dock. I don't know what that is, but cool. Good luck. Can do a little bit lighter. What are you using to draw? A pen and a tablet. This is Ibis paint. The thing at the bottom of the screen. Welcome, Mimi. Oh, like the taskbar thing. Is that what that's called? I forget. That's what it's called on Windows, I think. Love your drawing. Thank you. It's just like a little teeny tiny shadow right there. We don't need much. You ever felt so overwhelmed that you can't eat? Awkward laugh. I don't think so. Clothing's fit so naturally, like they have dimension. Thank you. I forgot how I usually shade lips. I think I shade like the upper lip and then under the lower lip. Is that right? We don't need that much shading on the nose. Nope, that looks weird. We'll just shade underneath the lower lip and that'll be fine. That's good enough. Ugh. Do I want a line there? Can liquefy it over a little bit. I'm like noticing more and more small things that make your drawing stand out. And yeah, cool. Thank you. So good. Mine is so bad. No, it's not. I can never draw digital art. I'm really good at like one pen and paper. On pen and paper. I can never draw the pencil too. I don't want to draw with my good old ballpoint pen. Gotta love a good old ballpoint pen. I have stuff to do, so I won't be in the entire stream. That's alright. Alright, so that might be all the shading we do for the skin, and we'll add this color to the palette. And let's do the white color next. Oops, wrong layer. Wait, yeah, this layer. I feel like I want to shade it with almost like a cooler color. I don't know. Gotta go to bed soon. It's 21:53. Whoa. Army time. Can't for the life of me draw. You know, I've been drawing for the past 9 years. Digital for the past 3, but I try. At least you're trying. You got this. I believe in you. You'll get there soon. Or someday. That's not the shadow color I want. What if I did like a kind of purple? Whoa. Okay, maybe less saturation. I have annoying school tomorrow. Ew. It takes you an hour to get there. Dang. Okay, we're gonna do that color, maybe a little bit darker. Yeah, that's a nice shadow color, I think. Cole, what's your favorite song? Trying to get something to cheer me up. My favorite song. Man. I don't really have favorite songs. I have favorite artists. Does that count? I have a like very cartoonish style. That's cool. I like drawing, bro. I like drawing animals, but I can't do humans. Humans are hard. Let's see. Alex G. I feel like I know him. But Thunder from Imagine Dragons. Out of my league. I know him. Currently, I like a lot of Ninjago songs, and right now, other than the Ninjago, prob Bang Bang Bang. I like 21 Pilots right now. I don't really have a favorite song. You've been listening to Imagine Dragons since you were born. That's crazy. A lot of Ninjago songs. What kind of Ninjago songs? Which ones? I probably know them. Music's cool. Like, I need something blast my ears out or I won't live. For real. I had to put my dog down in a week. No, you're trying to cheer yourself up right now. I'm not going to feed into my sadness watching tons of Ninjago. And the kind of good thing is, Mom might get me a pet ferret. Ooh. Those are like cats, but in like long noodle form, right? Is a ferret the thing I'm thinking of? I think it is. My emo ass sister. I don't know, like, I like them. I don't like them. They, them, but I don't know. Came and hit me with her socks and their stinky what? Oliver or Pebbles? Both really cute, like baby. Those are cute names. Pebbles, that's a fun name. I'm done. I finished my PNG tuber. Now I just have to draw the background. Yay! Success! You did it! Gold star! Have you seen Tadek? I have not. Gangle and Ragatha and Bubble. How does hair work again? mm. Okay, let's see if some highlights will help. Can I highlight on here? They barely show up. It's fine. Currently animating my baby. I don't have, so maybe convincing my mom. Putting lots of effort into it. Told her I would take care of them all by myself and keep them in my room so she doesn't have to. You're animating? That's cool. She doesn't love parrots, but she tolerates them. I believe in you. You're going to convince her. That looks a little weird, but I think it's okay. And we'll add the shadow color, and now all that's left is the yellow. So we'll make it a little darker. Oop, what did I undo? A little more saturated and a bit more like orangey. Wrong layer. We need the yellow layer. Ooh, okay. A little bit dark. Might be good. I think we'll leave it like that. Oh, and the eyes also. And then the eyes I will usually also add like a highlight in, so we'll do something like this. There. Add both of these to the palette. Awesome. My parents hate hamsters, but I got one for my birthday, and now it's kind of hard because I have a really big enclosure that I built myself. 850 square inches, so I'm going to have to clean. But it's really cute. Oh, that does sound like a lot to clean. I have a sausage dog. A sausage dog. I have 2 cars. The good thing is, either way, if I don't get a ferret, I'll get a small pet to take care of, probably in the meantime. And after a year or 2, I'll get another puppy. I'm trying to be optimistic. Well, that's good. Always having a pet is fun. Okay. Is that all the shading I have to do? I'm not sure I like the liner color. Also, we can go ahead and delete this like little palette thing. So I want to see if it was blue. I should be able to just change the hue. It's just because like the face is so saturated. Is this still... Oh, I thought this was set to multiply. Okay, there we go. Now it's back on multiply. Awesome. That might be done. We'll call it done for now. So this is for his ref sheet. So this is what the background's looking like for now. I need to add like a little color palette thing. So I think I'm going to do like... I think there's a sparkle brush. There is. I might do like this for the color palette. Let me turn those up. Yeah, that'll be good. And I'll use my ruler. How many colors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can just do like this. Blue, blue, white, yellow, skin color. Okay, 5 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's an extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you thought of making comics? I am making a comic, actually. I've already written it, and I haven't started working on it yet, but I did start like a little storyboard. I'm going to make a video about it, and I'm also going to find some place to post it. So, maybe, I would say in like 2 months, maybe. My birthday is so soon, in June. Wow, you're going to be so old. Negotiate to make a deal with your mom. If I get a fair, I'll take care of him really well, pay for it, and do school really well, chores, and maybe you would not get anything for my next birthday. Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday. Oh yeah, the comic that I'm making, it is going to be a webcomic, but it's not going to be like, you know how you're supposed to read at least like the first bit and then the next chapter and the next chapter. I'm just going to do like a one-shot, kind of longer comic, and I'm going to leave it kind of open-ended so that if I did want to continue on from it, I can pretty easily. I feel like these should be closer together. Or like vertical or something. I don't know. I don't really like that. Let me try again. I want them to go this way, I believe. Oh, it's on lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, that was too many. It's fine. Guess what? I saw my classmate YouTube channel, like by mistake, scrolling down. I actually just saw her. No way. That's crazy. Alright, we'll start with skin color at the top. And then this like white. Then the yellow. Then the dark blue. Then the light blue, and then that one's extra. Okay, I think I'm going to give these a stroke around them so they stand out a better. Should I do a white stroke or like a black? Nah, I'm doing white. There. And I think we'll put this off on this side and maybe so it fills that space right there. And then we are going to take this text. We're just gonna, no, I think we'll scooch it right there maybe, or we'll kind of center it right there. All right, and then we have this empty space down here, which I don't know what I'm going to put there yet. I was planning on doing like an eye, but I don't know if an eye is going to take up like that whole space. Like I want to do a close-up of his eye because he has no pupil. My lord, the looks speak. Welcome and thank you. What? Like hairstyles? Till it comes to my hair. Real. One really bad problem is my little sister will want a pet of her own, but she can't take care of one. You're drawing your personality. You're funny. I'm funny. I'm not going to pronounce this right, but Manisa from Brazil. Oh, I gotta go. My little sister kicking me off my iPad. No, not the iPad. Mimi will be signing off stream, but y'all are the kindest stream I've ever been on. Okay, thank you for coming, Mimi. Bye. And also, bye, Cole. Thanks for joining. My other option would be to do like kind of a more rendered headshot right here, maybe. I don't know. Welcome, Kat. This is so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll do a close-up of the eye. I'm just going to sketch with this kind of red color. Red-orange, I don't know. Wow, that's very small. Turn that up a bit. You have to finish your essay for tomorrow? No, not the essay. I'm trying to think what else I would need to include on here. I might include his ears because he has like kind of slightly pointy ears and you can't really see that on here. But I'm not going to because this is way too much fun. I'll do it on the way to class or at lunchtime. Back again. The Legend of Food God. Alright, we'll make a new layer and I guess I'll do kind of like a thin line art for this. I don't want it to be too chunky. And he's a male, and males don't have eyelashes, but we'll just give him like a little teeny one because that's just how I like to stylize stuff. Your squishy burst? No, not the squishy. R.I.P. Mr. Squishy. Also, I bet that made a huge mess. That sounds horrible. Red Heartstopper? I don't think so. Okay, we have eye. Clear that. Awesome. I swear I'm leaving my next dog Nelly, and apparently I've got to get a dog in 2 years. Whenever the extension happens. Naming. What? Okay, we'll use this as like a base. Man, I might change the background color just because it's like so similar to the skin color. What if we made it like a little darker? Actually, a little more saturated and a little darker. And I don't really like that, but we'll change it later. Okay, new layer. I think I'm going to try and like render this a bit. Do you have brown hair? I do. Welcome, Pasca. Alright, and we'll use this color for the white of the eye. I always think that brown here and turquoise is the best color to have. Oh, I want blue here. I want like peekaboo highlights underneath. My hair isn't actually blue, surprisingly enough. Just my Sona's hair. I want to try and get it dyed this summer, maybe. You have wine red hair, and I'm kind of mad at it. No, that sounds pretty. All right, let's take the airbrush, and we'll see if I can kind of soften that out a bit. Okay. And see if I remember how to shade eyes. I know there's supposed to kind of like this bit that kind of comes down and like curves around where the pupil would be, but since he doesn't have a pupil, I'm not going to add one. And kind of like sharpen it out a bit. Okay, not so bad so far. We'll take this like highlight. And put it around the edge here. Actually, we'll go a little bit lighter. Kind of focus that more in the center. And you know what? We're going to make a layer on top and set it to add. Actually, let's clip this also. And we're going to airbrush a bit of glow in the eye. Woo, that's a lot. I said a bit. Because one of my classmates now has a crush on me. Ew! I hate him because he bullied my friend, but also because some boys are dumb. Yes, aka him, and his fave color is red. No. Oh no, I'm so sorry for you. That sounds horrible. Alright, that looks pretty good. We will kind of shade the skin now. So we'll grab this color. I think I also used to put like a shadow underneath right here. That kind of like curved around the eye. Like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that's how I did it. And we'll add like a little highlight color, I think. Actually, we'll bring this shadow down a bit because that'll be like the shadow where the nose is, I believe. I don't know. I don't know proportions and stuff. And we'll have the highlight color kind of right there. then also on the eyelid. And I think there's supposed to be some like over here. There we go. That's an eye. He looks so short. I know. When I first drew him, he had good proportions, okay? He did not look short. But once I drew like the puffy clothing on him, I feel like that just made him look a lot shorter. All right, that's the eye. I feel like I want to add some overlay on here. We'll overlay kind of like a blush color. So, airbrush. If I remember correctly, I put it like right in there. Maybe I can put like a little on the eyelid too. That makes him look a little bit less dead inside. And I'm going to go ahead and merge those down. This color, I'm not so sure about, so. The dumb boy is short. Oh. I thought you meant like Casper. I think Casper looks short also. Like, I was honestly thinking that. Well, him too, but yeah. I'm going to take this color and kind of lighten up like around the people. Not people, iris. I forget names. Need to go? No. Okay, that's done. Gonna merge that. I'm also gonna merge this down. And then I think we're gonna shrink this a bit. Because it does not need to be that big. Wait. Huh. Trying to decide if I want to add like more text on here. Like, do I need to be like no people? Is that how you spell that? I think that's how you spell it. Welcome, Cammy. Somebody please chat to make Emily smarter. Feels bad or like some on your walls. And then what if I did like, we'll add another layer. Where's this brush? This is what I want. No. Oops. Wrong button. I'll just be like, boop. That's kind of cute, actually. That was the wrong color, though. bit small. That's kind of cute. You're going to attempt to post every Wednesday. Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I need to go to bed. Okay, see you, Swifty. Thanks for coming. Good night. Actually, I want to scoot the no people over a bit. Maybe. Actually, hang on. I don't need to edit that. All right, I think I might shrink that down a little, and then I'm also going to draw like his ear over here and be like pointy ear. That was not my real handwriting, I promise. I can write better than that. Okay, I'm going to merge that, and then can I like cut text and paste it? Oh, I can. Lovely. You post your idea for the stream layout? Let's go. Let's go Z. I'm so early. 42 seconds. Oh, cute. That works. Tomatoes in the background. Made a character for me for my channel. Okay, it's like a persona. I've made it 2 times already, but now I have purple hair, so I'm gonna remake it again. What, I can't cut text or something? Man. Okay, let me merge that down, and then I can cut it. There's gonna be more, but you're lazy right now. Real. Alright, we'll merge that on there. Alright, and then that's its one solid block. Make sure the color palette is in front of that, actually. I don't know where the color palette went. Is it on here? There it is. We'll put that in the front. And then I think I'm going to like scoot this up and over to the side. And then I'm going to draw an ear. Sure. Just an ear right there so I can be like pointy ear. Oh, and his earring, I forgot to draw it over here. I'll just add it on this one and it'll be fine. There, you guys. I am an artist, and this is a masterpiece. Dare I say. You gonna stream tomorrow? Probably. Oh, should I just go ahead and draw this ear now? I don't really feel like it. I kind of want to go. If I go now, I'm not gonna finish it. Are you sure you're back, Eggle? Because last like 5 messages you've sent, you've just said I'm back repeatedly. Let's check the channel activity of their stream. I'm back. Back again. I'm back. Yep. I don't even know at this point. Welcome, Cherry. Okay, we'll draw like a for real ear. I feel like ear is such a random thing. Wait, let me draw like a regular human ear, and then I'll kind of put the point off of it because that's how I drew it the first time, and I want it to look like that. That's not really a regular human ear. What is that? Okay, that is totally a regular human ear. And then I want the point to be kind of like going back. Something like that. Maybe like a little longer. We'll make the like actual ear a bit shorter. I think this is how ears work. There's like this one piece that curves along here, and then there's like another piece here, and then there's like this little connecty bridge thing. And then there's like, I don't know what happens down there, but something happens down here. And this is where the earring is going to be. If it looks vaguely like an ear, then I did my job, so. If it even slightly resembles an ear, then it's fine. I'm going to delete this because it's low-key just in the way now. And we'll do like a little stick down, I think. He only has one earring. He doesn't have them on both sides. You want a pizza wrap. Wow. My ears usually disappear behind the hair when I draw. Yeah, that's how it usually is for me too. I don't like drawing ears. I think they're overrated, as are many things, like arms, mouths, noses. You don't need any of those. But this is for a rough sheet, so unfortunately I have to include it. That's a little big. I don't think it would be that big. We'll kind of shrink it down a little and maybe even like scoot it up because I don't like the stick being that long. The best thing is eyes, indeed. I know, shocker, I had food. I can't believe it. There. That's an ear with an earring. Actually, Kimmy, you might like Character Hub also. I don't remember if you were here when I was talking about it, but I was recommending Star to go check out Character Hub. It's like a little website that lets you organize your OCs and you can kind of like post them publicly. Wow, English. Or unlisted if you don't want them to be public. And it lets you add like character bios and images, and you can get fan art. And what else do they have? They have raffles on there also, so like you can enter raffles and people will draw your OC. And overall, it really is just a very wholesome community, and I've only seen an entire, like 2 AI profiles on there. And I've been on that website for like maybe a year, and I just blocked both of them so I couldn't see them. But yeah, it's a very nice community, and very good, like, organizing character-wise. You may want to check it out. I don't remember how many OCs you have, but if you have a bunch, it might be fun to organize them on there. And you can make, like, OC worlds on there also. AI sucks. Yeah. You have 100... Oh, 15. Okay. Wow. I was worried there for a second. You scared me. Don't do that again. Okay, you have 15. Not 115. Cool. Cute little earring thing. And then this, like, roughly wavy bit. I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm gonna color that real quick. I don't feel like shading it that much, so Or we'll just do like a little tiny bit of shadow. Felt pin soft. Just start making OCs in December. I think this, actually, I'm not sure if that's right, but Casper was my second OC ever, and this birthday is like his actual birthday of when, like the first time I drew him. So June 30th, maybe like around June last year is when I first started making OCs. And I think like kind of like actual finalized OCs that exist. I think I have, see, I have Nynx, Casper, Xavier, Death. I guess Life kind of exists. Griffin, Astrid, Chiron, and Sin. I have about 10, I think. Welcome, Mysterious. And I also have like a few animal OCs, but I don't really count those as like actual OCs. Well, I started my OCs when you did the OC thing in January. I made all of mine at the same time just to get a baseline for my story. What was the OC thing again? I'm sorry, I've memory loss. You did the OC thing, so in January. You made all of yours at the same time. I think I've like make my OCs in pairs. I don't usually make them like all at once. Sometimes I'll have like an idea for like a bunch of them, but I'm not gonna like start working on all of them at once. It's like they're a month apart. Woo. Earring. I should have done that on a separate layer. Never mind. Not an earring. Woo. Earring. Okay. Grab the shadow again. Almost done. We drew viewers OCs. Okay. And just in the notes app, I wrote down their role names, age, eye, and hair color. That's funny. My notes app is full of OC ideas also. Actually, I can probably show it. Let me see what all is in my notes app. One sec. I'm gonna hide this one because this one's for school stuff. Can I hide it? I can't hide it. I'll just edit the cover so you can't read it. Please. Man. Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay. So, all of my OC stuff, this is my to-do list or stuff that I have to do for my OCs. This was me trying to figure out Nynx and Xavier's parents. And then down here is just like concept ideas. And then that's more OC ideas. I think that was, I don't remember what that was for. And then I have a names list. And then I started writing, oh, and there's Nynx. I started writing lore. Please don't read that. It's really bad. And then I have more OC lore. And here is like the actual bios and stuff that I started writing that I kind of stopped writing. I only have 3, or I have 4. I haven't done many of those. What else do I have? This is a story that I started writing. And I'm pretty sure I have another OC thing in here. Maybe not. You accidentally smashed a plate? Words. One day I'll release that story. One day. It's all like written, it just needs editing and stuff. I'm also like really embarrassed by my writing because I feel like it's really bad. So I kind of don't want to post it, but also it's a very important scene in the lore. It's how Nix and Casper met. Maybe one day. Okay. Why do I give all my OCs gold jewelry? I have gold. Casper has gold. Do any of my other OCs have jewelry? I don't think they do. Oh, Chiron has like black piercings, but those are black. Yeah, I can't think of another one that has jewelry. I should give more jewelry. I think I'm just gonna leave the liner at that color. And we'll add text. We'll just be like pointy ear. Is that how you're supposed to spell pointy? It's not spelled like an E, is it? Pointy. I think it is. That's it, right? Okay. Not me being stupid for a minute. Do I want that centered? No. We'll do it all in one line. Boop. And we'll make that a little smaller, I think, because it doesn't need to be that big. Do pointy ears, because he has two, obviously. I don't know, I can't spell real. Wrong color. And obviously we have to have this stupid arrow, so you know what I'm talking about. I might even do like... Nah, we're not doing that. That's too much. Thing is, I read all the time, but then I forget how to spell real. Very real. Okay, there we go. We got an ear. Might make that a little bigger. If I kind of put it down there so they were kind of like touching, and then I made this bigger. How's that look? I don't know. I don't like that touching. Scooch it up a bit. The earring, I don't mind if it's touching, but I don't want the text touching. Okay. We're going to scoot like actual Casper over a tad because I feel like it's kind of crowding. And then we are going to scoot the ear over a bit more. Actually, we can put him up a bit. Boom. We have rough sheet. I don't like the background color though, so we're going to struggle with that for a bit. It's like this disgusting brown. I like that color, but it kind of like blends in with the skin color, which I don't like that much. Or it makes the skin color look desaturated. I don't know. We're going to add an outline around Casper. We're going to merge all this, actually. Yes, merge. 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 He's a sticker now. Whenever I add outlines around them, I'm just like, it's a sticker. My friend actually has like a pin maker, like little button things. You know, the type of pin I'm talking about. It's like the round ones, and then you put like a stupid little something on there. And it's got a safety pin on the back, that kind. My friend has a pin maker like that, and I really want her to be like, okay, we're not like friends, we're acquaintances. We know each other, but we're not like friends. I want to be like, hey, I choose something. Can you make a pin for me? There's a dot. Stupid dot. I've had Procreate. I didn't spell it right. For years, my sister bought it, and I just now started to really learn how to use it because I'm actually drawing. Man. I want Procreate so bad, but it's not available on Android tablets because Procreate hates me. Or like Procreate hates Android, and I have Android, so it hates me. That's that sun symbol. I don't think I need that. Yeah, I'll leave it just in case. I don't think I need that either. And I can merge. Oop, nope. Merge all those. And signature. We're going to use this color, I think. Actually, hang on. Let me color pick it from on here. That color. Actually, I'll put it up here under his name. Never mind. We're going to make that darker. There we go. Welcome, Ducky. I feel like this needs some kind of outline or something. Bart. Period. That's crazy. I'm so tired. I barely slept last night. I've been really busy. That's why I joined late. It's fine. Your wife isn't here. So sad. This might be the end of the stream. I'm tired and I think this is done. Man, all my OCs need rough sheets, and I have to finish them all like before Art Fight, which is it in June or July? I don't even remember, but it's soon. I just joined. Sorry, Ducky. You were locked in on Poppy Playtime. I think Nynx is the only one that doesn't need a new ref sheet because I'm actually really happy with hers. It just needs like a little bit of updating. But yeah, everyone else needs a new ref sheet. One down, like 8 more to go. Well, actually, Astra doesn't need a new one either. 7 more. Did Bart just do a period and leave? It's crazy. Yeah. Bye, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what else to do, so. I need to finish getting a baseline for my OCs, and I'm going to do a nice layout for all my OCs. That does sound nice. I need to write basically all of their backstories. None of them have a backstory yet, except for Griffin, but Griffin's literally the only one that I've never drawn before. I actually wrote like a description for Nynx. It's like the first description I've ever written for an OC. Yeah, I need that for all of them. They all need rough sheets, backstories, and descriptions. Yeah, I got a lot to do. Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll be live tomorrow, I think. And on Thursday. And Ozzy's going to be a guest that day, so you'll want to come. You'll want to be here. Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a nice life. Don't die.